Hi, Paul Hefty here with the Triangle O football system. I want to talk about our mesh pass series, what we call a rail run and shoot style. Again, key coaching point here, this is a boundary pass attack. We'd like to install this right after 4 verts and make it our core man beater because there's big play opportunities, but a high completion percentage style play. Let's take a look. As always, first thing first is protection. We'll use our half slide pass pro. Again, our base is our 6-man protection where the back will double check the mic to the Sam and then release into his rail route. What I prefer to use is our solo pro or 5-man where the back will free release into the rail route and we'll have the tackle check the triangle, DN mic to the Sam. As always, it's not what you do, but how you do it and teach it. We like to use our drill 25, where we have 2 quarterbacks going with the 5 receivers, getting multiple reads in the phase here. Again, coaches, it's best if you are the read keys so you can see their eyes and you can manipulate the system. While that's going on, then we've got our offensive line with coach and one of the running backs going through our half slide pass pro. And first, we always like to start out teaching from a 2x2. Again, this is a boundary pass, so typically that means we're going to call this towards our X receiver. You can see here it's 6-man protection, so he's going to check and then run his rail route. So with that, the X becomes the #1 read to the A on the under route. The key here with the quarterback is he's taking his 3-step back pedal. He wants to see the Sam and the mic for those hot blitzes. Again, if they drop at all, we're just going to keep looking for the A underneath to the back on the rail up the sideline. If they fill, then we've got the X running his hash read route going to open space, and we would set and throw. Again, if we start to scan to the backside or we feel we have free access, then we've got the H on the over and the Z running the glance route. What I love about this is when you go 3x1, again, the H is the only one who adjusts, and he simply runs a pivot mesh over. So he'll still go to the mic's toes, and then he'll reverse pivot back towards the ball and the quarterback, and then continue with his over route out the backside. Same read progression for the quarterback, looking for the Sam and the mic hot, thinking X on the hash read, but looking for the A underneath to the rail up the sideline. Again, I prefer to do this as a 5-man pro with a free release by the back, and then we simply reverse our thinking. We're still going to read the same Sam and Mike, but now the back is going to free release. We feel we have pressure or man, then we can just hit the back up on the numbers down the sideline. Otherwise, then we go right to the A again as our second choice, and now we go to the X on the hash read third. So we just reverse our progression. Same routes by everyone else. Again, we can do this out of 3x1. Only change is the H back now doing his pivot mesh over. Quarterback will use his same read progression, reading the Sam, but looking for the back 1 on the rail, then 2 to the A receiver on the under, and then 3 to the X on the hash read. A couple simple variations are to first do what we call a mesh exchange, where the H and the X will just exchange routes. The H now will go first and run a 10-yard dig in route, and the X will run the over route on the mic. Quarterback still will read the Sam, looking for the back on the rail, to the A on the under, and now the 10-yard dig in route by the H. We do this out of 3x1. The H still runs his 10-yard dig route. The quarterback would still read it the same, 1 to the back, reading the Sam, 2 to the under, but now looking for the H on the dig coming from the backside. Last variation is to do what we call a mesh corner. This is great against man covers by the corners. It acts as a double move with the X receiver coming in as if he's running his hash read and then breaking to the corner. Quarterback, again with 6-man protection we'll read the corner route first and then go to the ace on the under and the rail route number 3. Nothing changes out of 3x1 except the H will run his pivot mesh over. Again, the X will now run the double move with the V corner. We'll look to get that over top, down to the A on the under and the back 3 on the rail. You can see we've got a simple but efficient way to run our mesh concept with many variations to get the ball to your impact players. Thanks.